Oh, so good. Montgomery County native Miles Frost took on the challenge to play Michael Jackson on Broadway in MJ the Musical, and that challenge paid off. Last night, he won the Tony Award for Lead Actor in a Musical. Congratulations.
Just one of the big wins from last night. So we got to check in now with Dave Carlin from Radio City Music Hall in New York, who has a complete recap.
I am a Disney usher, I'm barely scraping by.
A Strange Loop triumphed at the Tonys, the show about a black gay writer struggling to create his own musical and break free of self-doubts, won the Tony for Best Musical. Its creator, Michael R. Jackson, was given a standing ovation when he won for the show's book.
I started writing this musical when I was 23 years old. I'm 41 years old. I'm old as hell. I felt unseen, I felt unheard, I felt misunderstood, and I just wanted to create a little bit of a life raft for myself as a black gay man to try to just get through the day.
A production highlight from the acclaimed new musical MJ about Michael Jackson was introduced by the late star's children, Prince and Paris Jackson.
But what people may not know is that he loved musicals, on film and on the stage.
So it is with our great honor to now introduce Tony nominee Miles Frost and the remarkable cast of MJ.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
MJ's star Miles Frost won for Best Performance by a Leading Actor in a Musical.
I'm so honored and so blessed and so grateful.
The landmark Stephen Sondheim Musical Company, a quintessentially New York City story of love, marriage, and friendship, won Best Musical Revival, plus Tonys for companies Matt Doyle and for Patti LuPone, both in featured acting categories.
Thank you to the stage managers, the backstage crews, the front of house. A huge gratitude to all of the understudies across all of the stages in New York, and to all of the COVID safety people.
Company's director Marianne Elliott, in her acceptance speech, thanked Sondheim, who died in November.
To have collaborated with him so closely, to have made a show about New York on Broadway with New York's most important theatre maker of my lifetime is a privilege that I never would have imagined or even dared to imagine.
Best revival of a play went to Take Me Out, about a star Major League center fielder coming out as gay. Take Me Out's Jesse Tyler Ferguson won his first Tony in the featured actor category.
So to stand in front of this community that I admire and love so much just means so much to me. I cannot believe I get to do this for a living. Mom, Dad, thank you for letting me move to New York when I was 17 years old. I told you it'd be okay.
Tonight at last, this is a round of applause.
This year's Tonys were a celebration of resilience through COVID and gratitude to be back. Exuberance filled the stage when a rousing musical theater standard song was performed by Hugh Jackman, Sutton Foster, and the cast of The Music Man. Among the other Tony winners,
for Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role in a Musical Art.
Thank you to my incredible company. This is ours. Look at what we have created.
the Lehman Trilogy won Best Play, and its leading actor, Simon Russell Beale, took home a Tony. An eventful night here at Radio City Music Hall. Dave Carlin, CBS News, New York.
Oh, so much to talk about. Okay, let's go with Miles first, right?
Okay, yes.
Congratulations. I mean, it
Fort
just...
Washington, Maryland native.
Yes, and MJ, the musical, I mean, he just is phenomenal in that.
They had Hugh Jackman do his performance for Music Man, and then Miles came out too. And I was like, he's bigger than Hugh Jackman. Like, he stole the night in the beginning part of the show, for sure.
He was so good. And, you know, all the performances, there's a reason these shows are nominated. What did you think about Ariana DeBose hosting?
So I wasn't a big fan of hers before, and I really love when James Corden and Neil Patrick Harris have hosted in the past. So when she came out, I had all the guard up. She was phenomenal.
She's fantastic.
She was so talented, the singing and the dancing. It wasn't just comedy, but then she added comedy in. Someone was saying this morning, she's getting all the offers. That's how good she was last night. I felt bad for her at the end when she had to come back and do that song after they announced Best Musical. A little awkward, but I don't think that was her fault.
I mean, that was her shining moment. I mean, yes, West Side Story, we really saw her. She's obviously been a Broadway veteran for a while. But I mean, the offers are just going to blow up now.
Yeah. Oh, no, we can't wrap. Producer, we have to keep talking. We're already getting the wrap. Okay, follow us later for more.
Great to have Broadway back, though. Yes. And I know it was a tumultuous year, and they celebrated all the understudies and the COVID people.
They
and
really
that was really important to do. And diversity that's on Broadway now.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.